So Proverbs chapter 20, verse 11. So we just finished understanding what abomination means, right, in the Lord. Diverse weights, right, the actions of what someone's doing, which basically here talks about having double standards, right? Let's just review that a little bit again. God hates a double standard. The lesson here is that it's a warning against hypocrisy, right? It's a warning against people holding other people to a standard, right? But excusing themselves from that same standard, okay? So you don't do that if you claim to be a true believer in Jesus Christ, if you claim to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind. And so verse 11, it says, even a child is known by his doings, whether his work be pure and whether it be right. This is a famous verse because it reminds us that actions speak louder than words. Even from a young age, you don't need a long resume to show who you are. Your daily behavior tells the story of who you are, right? So the meaning is a person's fruit, their actions, reveals their root, their character. You can tell if a child being dishonest or honest, kind or not kind, by watching how they treat others, not just by what they say. Even if a child's character is visible through their actions, how much more is our own? It encourages us to focus on being pure and right in our conduct rather than just trying to look good for others. But how can you be pure and right? How can you do that, right? Because some people are like, well, I don't need Jesus for that. I don't need Jesus. Actually, yes, you do. It says in the Bible that the heart is deceitful and wicked. Who can understand it? Meaning, if you don't have Jesus Christ residing in your heart, that means you don't have the Holy Spirit. And if you don't have the Holy Spirit, you're automatically going to be acting like a hypocrite. Whether you think you are or not having Jesus Christ in your life brings you to that type of behavior, brings you to that type of lifestyle, right? And it also talks about the fruit, right? The actions of someone's lifestyle, how someone views you, because everyone sees how you act, how you think, how you speak, how you talk, right? You can act a certain way at work, but the people that you live with see who you actually are, right? It's usually the case. And so in order to have the right, pure character that Jesus Christ wants you have to have the Holy Spirit, because the Holy Spirit, provides what Galatians and Ephesians talks about, the fruit of the Spirit.